What's the darkest family secret you wish you could unhear? Because mine didn't just break me. It made me question if I ever belonged in my own house at all. Do you remember the smell of burnt toast clinging to your hair? Or the sound of your mom's heels on the hallway tile when she thought you were asleep? I do. I remember tracing the cracks in our living room ceiling with a broken blue crayon, the way the radiator always clicked when it was cold, the metallic taste of tap water in my mouth as I listened to my parents whisper in the kitchen. I thought if I was quiet enough, maybe they'd remember I was there last month, looking for the spare car key in the garage. I found a locked box I'd never seen before. It was stuffed behind the shelves, coated in dust and the sticky, bitter smell of motor oil. My name was scratched into the top in faded marker, the letters shaky like someone wrote them with their left hand. I cracked it open and found a stack of letters tied with a red string, one for every year I'd been alive. My hands were shaking before I even untied the knot. The first letter was dated the year I was born. Her handwriting was all sharp edges, angry loops. The first line read, "I only stayed because of you. I wish I could have left before you ever saw my face. You ruined any chance I had at a real life." I felt my throat close, my mouth dry as paper, my skin prickled, heart slamming in my chest. I kept reading, my vision tunneling, the letters blurring as her words carved into my brain. She wrote, "I never wanted to tuck you in, never wanted to hear you call me mom. Every birthday felt like a countdown to a life I never chose, and suddenly I'm 6 again, sitting on the itchy green rug trying to build a castle from faded plastic blocks, the TV playing cartoons no one is watching." I remember her perfume, cheap jasmine and cigarette smoke, and how she'd step over me in the hallway, always in a rush, always somewhere else. I used to wait for her to say goodnight, but most nights I'd just watch her shadow slip past my door reading her letters. I realized every memory I ever loved was a lie. The year she forgot my birthday, the time she said I was just too much, the night she told me to stop crying or she'd give me something to cry about. All of it was her counting the days until she could finally walk away. I dropped the letters on the cold garage floor, my hands numb, sweat running down my back. I felt my knees go weak, the world shrinking to the sound of my own breathing. I wanted to scream or tear the letters to pieces, but I just stood there shaking, feeling like the walls were caving in. Full story on my profile.